Hello friends, I am Dr. Shanti Verma, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, LJ University. In this session, I am going to discuss about how to construct a scatter plot using Matplotlib library of Python. Let's first discuss what is a scatter plot. Basically, a scatter plot is a diagram that shows whether two variables are correlated or not. So, if you want to find out the correlation between two variables, you can use a scatter plot. Scatter plot shows pattern in the relationship that cannot be seen by just looking at the data set. So if you want to show the pattern between the variables and you want to show the relationship, you can use the scatter plot. And scatter plot is also used as the first step in analyzing correlation between pairs of variables before conducting advanced statistical analysis. Scatter plot works with both continuous and discrete data set. Now let's discuss applications of a scatter plot. The first application of a scatter plot is if you want to find out relationship between driving speed and fuel consumption. Here, driving speed and fuel consumptions are both dependent variables, so you can use a scatter plot. The second example is if you want to find out relationship between the number of people working on a shift and the average answer time in a call center, you can use a scatter plot. And the third application is if you want to find out the relationship between the number of years of education someone has and the annual income of that person, you can also use a scatter plot. Now let's discuss where to use a scatter plot. Scatter plot is used to visually investigate the relationship between the two variables. It is also used to verify that a change in variable can affect to other variable or not. So if you want to find out that the effect of one variable in another variable or not, you can use a scatter plot. The scatter plot also helps detecting the primary factors that are really causing a problem. So for outlier analysis, you can also use a scatter plot. Scatter plots also used to determine the strength of the relationship, means how much two variables are correlated with each other or not. It is also used with statistical tool to support or reject hypotheses about the data. Now let's discuss the steps to construct a scatter plot. The first step is to collect the two paired set of data set. Why I call two paired? Because it is compulsory for a scatter plot that two variables are dependent with each other. The second step is to create the summary table of the data. The third step is to draw the label of the horizontal and vertical axis of the scatter plot. And the fourth step is to plot the data points on the diagram by placing a dot at the intersection of each data pair. So you have to check what is the value of x and what is the value of y axis, and with respect to that you have to place a dot for scatter plot. And the next step is to look at how the variables vary together, and with the help of that we can interpret the relationship between the two variables. Now let's discuss advantages of a scatter plot. The first advantage is scatter diagrams are very easy to draw. Next is it can be easily understood and interpreted. Values of the extreme item do not affect this method, and such points are always isolated in a diagram. So you can easily identify the outliers with the help of the scatter diagram. Now let's discuss disadvantages of a scatter plot. In a scatter plot, you cannot establish the exact degree of correlation between the variables, but you can provide the direction of correlation and depicts it is high or low. The next is a scatter diagram does not show you the quantitative measurement of the relationship between the two variables. It only shows the qualitative measurement between the two variables. Now let's discuss how to interpret the results of the scatter plot. The first type of relationship you can see between two variables is there is no correlation between the variables. So how you identify there is no correlation? When you find out that data points are scattered randomly without showing any particular particular pattern, you can say that there is no correlation between the variables in the scatter plot. The second type of interpretation you can draw from a scatter plot is that there is a positive correlation between the variables. So when you see that the values of the one variable increase as the value of the other variable also increases, you can say that there is a positive correlation. In case when the value of the one variable decreases and the value of the other variable also decreases, you can say that there is a positive correlation between two variables. The next is you can say interpretation of the scatter plot is that there is a negative correlation between two variables. So when you see that values of the one variable increases and the value of the other variable decreases, you can say that there is a negative correlation between the variables. The next type of interpretation you can draw from a scatter plot is you can say there is a non-linear relationship between the variables. So if you find that there is a curve shape in the data points, you can say this is a non-linear type of relationship between the variables. Now let's discuss one example of the scatter plot. You can see there are three columns in the Excel file. First is a diameter, second is a height, and third is a volume. And these all three variables are dependent to each other, and I can make 100 records for three columns, diameter, height, and volume, and with the help of that I can draw a scatter plot that looks like this. You can see that in the x-axis there is a diameter and in the y-axis there is a volume and height. So the first type of points you can see is in the red color, that shows the relationship between the diameter versus volume, and the second point you can see with colors green, that shows the relationship between diameter versus height. You can see that points are scattered, so I can say that there is no correlation between two variables in the data set. With the help of the data set, now I can develop one program in Python to show how to construct a scatter plot. You can see that this is a CSV file. In this CSV file there are three columns. First is a diameter, second is a volume, and third is a height. I want to show a positive correlation between diameter and volume and the negative correlation between diameter and height. So in the diameter I places a different 100 values that are in the increasing order, and also in the volume all the values are in the increasing order, but in the height I want to show the negative correlation, so values are in the decreasing order. So with the help of this CSV file I want to show positive and negative both type of correlation between the variables. Now let's make one program in Spider Notebook. For drawing a scatter plot, you have to first import a library, that is import Matplotlib .pyplot as PLT. PLT is a alias name for Matplotlib. Now I also use another library, that is import pandas as PD. I want to use this file for reading the Excel file. Now I take one variable data frame df equals to pd dot read underscore csv, and I save this file in the E drive. So I write here E drive and name of file, that is scatter dot csv. Now if I print here df, you can see that all the data of the CSV file is displayed here. Now to making a figure I have to first construct a figure. So I have to write fig equals to plt dot figure. Now I have to make add a axis in the figure. So I have to write Ax equals to fig dot add underscore axis, and I pass here 0, 0, 1 and 1. Now to make a scatter diagram, I have to write Ax dot scatter. Scatter is a function to make a scatter diagram, and I have to pass the two variables in which we want to show the relationship. So the first variable is a diameter, so I have to write df diameter, and the another one is a df and volume. Now I can also give the color. For example, color equals to red. By default, the marker values are in a circle shape. You can also change. So I write here marker equals to, for example, I put here star, and I also give the label equals to diameter versus volume. Now if I run this code, you can see that this scatter plot is generated. Here you can see that there is a positive correlation between diameter and volume. Now what if I want to show it, if I want to plot another line in this scatter plot? So I have to again use this scatter function. So here I just copy paste. Now I want to show basically the relationship between diameter and height. Now I use the different color, that is, for example, color is green, and I use marker equals to, for example, D. Now if I run this code, you can see that there is another line drawn in the scatter plot that is in the green shape, all the data points, and it shows there is a negative correlation between diameter and height. Now what if I want to give x-axis label, y-axis label and legend in the scatter plot? I have to write ax dot legend. You can also give the LOC value here. So I here give LOC equals to upper right. Now you can also give ax dot set underscore title. So I give the title is scatter plot. Here you can also pass the font size. For example, font size equals to 18 and color equals to blue. Similarly, you can give the X label and Y label. To define the X label, there is a function set underscore X label. Here I give the diameter as a X label and Y label as volume and height. Now if I run this code, you can see that there is a legend, that is a diameter versus volume, and the second legend is a diameter versus volume. There is a title scatter plot, there is a X label and there is a Y label. So this is all about scatter plot in Python.
Thank you.